All right, Eric, do you know what time it is?
Hello and welcome back to tonight's lead climbing action. It's almost time for the under-17s to kick off and climb. And first of all, introduce a new co-commentator into the box, Antonin Farrell. Antonin, you are the main man in terms of IFSC graphics. Just tell us a little bit about your job within the IFSC.
Hello, very lucky to be here with you, and you are very lucky, dear audience, to have me here. Since so many years I've been hoping to take over the commentary box, and here I am.
I feel like I'm
pulling cables year after year.
I might lose my job here at this point. Look, you are someone I've been working with for years now. And as you said, you started with cable pulling for Obsessed Media. Yeah. Now you run all of the graphics, and you do a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Just tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, I still do some cable pulling, I have to say. This is still a part of my function. But yes, I'm involved in doing with Obsessed Media, so which is a broadcast team of the IFSC. I'm on all, or at least most of the World Cup. I can't follow you as much on all the circuit because it's a bit mad. But yes, I'm on most of the World Cup doing the graphics. It's not me this time, which allows me to be here with you in the commentary box.
Yes, we have a different media team here tonight. So you have probably seen more live streams than anyone in this world, because you've been there from Charlie Bosco days. You know, this has been, you've seen thousands.
Yes, so actually I've started in 2018 as an intern, and since then I've done most of the World Cups. So yes, I started with Charlie until he left in 2020, and you arrived in 2021.
Yep.
And one of our best memories was Voronezh 2021.
Yes,
Youth World Championship.
You know, that was the last Youth World Championship.
That's the start of our bromance.
It was. And you amaze me with your knowledge of climbers, because it's incredible. You have this brain that I don't have, where you can remember stats.
It's incredible, since still to this day I impress you by my stunt of
You do. He sat next to me in Voronezh and just fed me stats that made me look good, but you took no credit for it at all. So this is your moment for credits.
You are the only one who didn't know that the stats were wrong.
It's true, yeah, you're telling me wrong stats. Okay, well, listen, we are looking at our wall here tonight, and the under-17s will climb on the same under-19 route, for the men anyway, the one right up the middle. The women change, though, Antonin, so they go to the left-hand side.
Yeah,
Look,
I know.
what do you think of this men's route in the middle?
I'm looking forward to see what the U17 are going to do on it. It was a little bit difficult for the U19, and Adam Pushtanik wanted to discard the other route for the men's, because the U17 have been pretty performing quite well
we saw
the whole day.
9 or 10 tops, I can't even remember now in the semi-finals. And
Yeah,
that's the
something
reason.
like that, yeah.
So they decided that, you know what, they're good enough.
And
we'll put
a
them on 19s.
lot of them are also having been able to top both quali's route and then the semis route. And I mean, we'll see now, but maybe it's a tad difficult for them now if there is no top for the U19.
Well, look, if they fall off, it's their own fault at this stage. They've been too good up to this point.
Yes.
But the women do get a new route, and we're looking at it now. It's crimpy at the top, quite complicated movements through the yellow volumes where you just have to keep grinding, keep going. And the black section at the top, anyone's game up there. Big flat holds, tricky body shapes, and of course the normal pop to the top into the rafters. No one getting quite anywhere near the top so far on the under-19s. Have to see if the 17s can do it.
Yeah, the high point for the U19 was 34 plus, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so up into the pinks anyway, up there. So we'll see if any of the 17s could beat the 19s. It'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, 36 plus actually.
Okay. And Anton, the reason you're here is the speed wall we can just about see on the left. You've been installing the timers, and that's in action tomorrow.
Yes, so usually I'm on the World Cups as a graphic operator and installing some PTZ cameras, which are the remote cameras on the walls. But this time in Helsinki, I'm here for Dipron, who is one of the official timing system of the IFSC. So they are here on, I mean, at least the timing system is there on a lot of the World Cups, and including here for the speed event tomorrow. So they provide pads and all the timing systems, the screens and the console and etc. And they were in holidays. And me no.
So hang on, so if the timing pad doesn't work, it is basically your fault at this stage?
Yeah, I mean, we can blame Dipron, but...
No, I don't think we can. I think it's fully on you. This is, I mean, you've heard it here first, everyone.
Okay, yes. I'll try it and test it a bit more after I've commented.
You're going to have to now you've said this.
I've tested it quite well, but I will test a bit more now. You worry me.
Oh, yeah, I should. All right, well, we're looking at one last time at the women's route here. Starts on the yellow, some slopey holds down low, but not too difficult. It really kicks up a notch when you hit this section here. Orange volumes, small crimps, quite complicated sequences through here.
We'll see. I've not, yeah.
Yeah, there's sort of like, you can, it's fine if you just keep going. That's what I've been told anyway. And then the blacks, there's a couple of jibs hidden away in there. It's difficult to see in this light, of course. But the further you go, the more the pump will build and the difficulty will absolutely ramp up towards the top of this route. And it is a big wall here, about 35 degrees overhanging in the middle section there, the one because the panel we can see at the bottom of your screen. And a long head wall, steep and quite relentless, this wall.
Yeah, it seems that route setter have tried to divide the routes a bit in section. Like you can see the look of the routes changing from macros, green macros to volume with crimpy holes and a finish in black for the women, and the same for the men actually. So I'm wondering if there is a change of rhythm involved in all these different sections and things like that.
Yeah, it's usually the case, isn't it? There's a change of style or change of rhythm, as you say, or pace perhaps through that.
Yeah, for the U19 it seems like there was of course the start, which was a little bit risky with the campus and the big volumes, but after that it was a bit consistent in terms of rhythm.
Yeah, and there's a sort of a campus section we're seeing here from the pink pocket up to the flatty and then into the jug, and there's a shakeout moment there. Right, the light show has stopped, and that means our first athletes are about to be introduced, and we are starting with the women. Gyurun Kim comes on from Korea, and she's part of a pretty big Korean squad that's turned up here. She's had good results this week as well, 6th place for Boulder, and her last medal was at the Youth Asian Championships.
Yeah, the Korean team is pushing quite hard. There are also 2 Korean men in U17, so we'll see if it means that it's the upcoming generation of South Korea taking over.
Yeah, I've said this a lot this week, but we could be seeing the Olympians in LA perhaps on the stage here tonight, or in the Boulder round. It's kind of exciting when you think of it like that.
That's true. There have been some talents. Emerging. There have been some already talent from last year who has also had some very good results this year. I'm thinking about the Chinese girl who did very well last year and this year also in Boulder.
Yeah, Miney. Yeah, she's out later on. She's a bit of an internet sensation, is that lady. Okay, right. Gyurun Kim is really into the business end of the route now. This is where it ramps up, about quick draw number 4. And you can see she's super stretched out as she hits the pinch here. And Antonin, immediately, this next move is a nasty sloper up there with that. Oh, she skips it all the way. Yeah, fair enough. Nasty enough to miss.
A massive little crimp, yes.
Yeah, it's a good point. All right, so here we go. Now there's a crimp out towards the right, which is stretched up here. And then this is the move, hits the crimp.
We'll start the new section.
Yeah, so this is the part where it's quite complex. There's a lot going on. The yellow volumes kind of distort your vision of the next section.
Yeah, usually when you want to build some complex section, you use much more volumes, and which disorientates the way you want to get the holds.
She's up towards the crimp, touches it, doesn't like it, and she's hesitated here for a while. Plenty of time left, but just trying to figure out the moves here. Undercling to come after you've made this move, and then Taesung Park comes on, her Gyurun's teammate on the right-hand side on the under-19 route. We'll just call it the under-17 route from now on.
Park Taesung.
Yep.
Taesung Park.
Wow, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
All right, so into the sideboard. Yeah, the name's reversed on our graphics, so that's why we do that. Small pink jibs to be had for the feet. She did use that as an intermediate for a moment.
Strange, the route setter used some green holes and pink holes. Yeah, but this also underclings for the pink holes.
Yeah, we had a boulder for the men's final route, which is called the watermelon boulder, which was just pure green and pink. It was really striking. All right, she's walking her feet up here. No jibs to be had at the moment. Looks around the corner. This is where it gets complex because
it looks a little bit hidden from here, but it seems okay.
Yeah, exactly. Micro shakes out with a hand. She's doing very well here, approaching the black section to come. Down low, Park is approaching the campus move as well. We'll keep you updated on that if we don't see it on screen. But Kim pressing with the left arm now, heading up towards the crimps. And you can see her stretched across the angle change.
Doesn't look that much as a rest because it's pulling you away from the wall.
Yeah, she gets ready.
It's quite unbalanced, yeah.
Yeah, this is the mantle move. One of the big features here of this route. You've got to press down with the left palm.
And this is also a problem when you move from crimpy sections to slopey sections. Like, it's not at all. You have to change the way you use the holds, and it sometimes tires you very quickly.
Yeah, it does. These big slopey holes, but she's only a move away. We have got Park climbing right now as well. He's about midway through. There he is, so we see him.
No problem for the campus section.
Yep, no, easy through that. All right. Up he goes into that next part. All right, Kim doing very well. Our first climber out, and she's one draw away for the top here.
Looks quite careful, taking his time.
Big pinch.
We have seen some of the athletes missing, especially on the big hold, not next one, but several missed the big the hole over there.
Yeah, look at this. You know, she's eyeing up the final couple of moves as our first climber out. Taesung.
Yeah, this one. Oh, he almost missed it.
Yeah, he went
That's the one I was talking about.
He went a bit high and then dropped into it, didn't he?
That's what happened to the French guy. Pierre. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit scared for the route setters now.
Me too, and she has topped it out. Well, I'm trying to see a route setter because I'm sure they won't necessarily have wanted that one. But she's got the, in terms of that you don't want lots of tops in a final. But maybe Kim was just on form.
Yeah, she did a super, she climbed super well. She just had a few seconds left actually. The timer has not stopped and it's still 10 seconds. Okay.
All right, and look, he's approaching the top as well. Well, this is very, very interesting. The 17s performing just as well as the 19s on this route. The big move finally gets him about the same place as everyone else fell on the 19s as well.
Yeah, the U17 are really on form.
Yeah. Well, he sets our current high point. Now, next athlete's out. We're going to have to keep an eye on momentum because we've got a lot of draws, obviously, from semi-finals, and time is going to make quite a bit of difference.
So Taesung got the 34 plus mark, which would put him, if he was in the U19 men, in 5th place.
Look, clearly the under 17s are super strong. They're wads out there.
So good decision maybe from the route setting team to make them climb a bit harder route.
Yes, agreed.
Than initially planned.
Okay.
One of the 2 Japanese of the final.
Yeah, Arisa Hayashi comes out onto the mats. Yeah, Arisa Hayashi has not had a huge amount of IFSC experience. She was first, though, in the last Youth World Championships for Youth B, or as it used to be called, back in Guiyang in China. So she's used to winning. And as we know, this route's certainly toppable. So countback might be making a difference, but let's not count chickens before they've crossed a finished road, shall we? Because there's a lot of climbing to go here.
Yeah.
It's an old saying that. I don't know if you know it.
You know I'm just French. I don't know all the sayings that you do in English.
Well, the finished chicken crossing the road. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. All right, she sits into this nice drop knee position. Won't want to hang around here too long. It's easy holds down low. Things start to ramp up near the top.
Yeah, on the previous ascent, it didn't seem like there was a crux in this route. It seemed quite consistent.
But she is very stretched out here. She's not climbed herself into the best position on this one.
Yeah, we have seen some other Japanese athletes in the previous route struggling also with length of moves.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you have to spot those sequences where upgrading your feet is a good thing to do. And I think she just slightly misread that one, but dealt with it well, and she's through.
Yeah. Yeah, again, she doesn't care about the sloper.
No, misses that. I think it is. It might actually be just a foot, you know. There's not much on this.
There is no chalk on it anyway.
No. So I think it's a big foot for the next sequence. She's not looking 100% comfortable yet.
No, again, it's really from the tip of the fingers.
And this is why when we said hang on, the first athlete might just be on form. This is what we mean.
She goes with the shoulder now, maybe.
Yeah, she's not enjoying this at all here. In some trouble, I think, down low. Back and forth with the feet. Hits low and drops down. Just save that, Anto. This is...
It's crazy endurance. Oh yeah, and it looked easy in the end.
Yeah.
I think there are things like that, they think too much and suddenly they unlock the thing. Spent way too much energy on that.
We see it quite a lot with people like Natsubi Tani in the senior circuit, you know, where she overthinks sequences.
Yes.
All right, so the first Chinese athlete comes on, and it is Karen Mu, and he is one of the next two athletes who've all got the same score. So theoretically, if athletes top out the route here, it's going to come down to speed, basically. Now, we will try to keep an eye on this. It's quite difficult to do, in all honesty, but we will give it our best shot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Arisa has to try to recover a little bit here, and it is a recovery because she struggled down low. And we hope sort of it hasn't cost her too much, especially psychologically, because you start to doubt yourself a little bit.
She's using...
Well, so did Kim as well. She used the same intermediate there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that little dot of friction. But she is really not that comfortable on this. Still grinding on, though. And she's looking for the high right foot and still struggling to get it. This is Zeren Mu shot here as he begins his route. Thing is, we keep saying she's struggling. She's still climbing. She's still going.
Yeah. There are the timers. Important for the run.
Yeah, 2 minutes 30, especially for these runs where time might be a factor for the men especially.
I'm wondering how that plays in their head, knowing that they have to, of course, do well in their route, but also be super fast. Because I've used to be tied from qualies now, so...
I often wonder that. I honestly don't think it makes much of a difference to them, because it's kind of like, it is what it is. You know, as you say, I mean, what are you going to do about it? You know, you can't necessarily do anything, you just have to climb quick. But as you said, you have to finish the route first, so... Now, Arisa on the left has recovered well. The mantle fitted her body perfectly, in fact.
Yes.
So, will it be athlete number 2 to top a route? If it is, I think we will know the truth about the route here. It might just be a little easy. We'll have to see. Mu comes up with the left hand in the pocket. But Arisa has a big jump at the top, and that might be the separating moment here. Yeah, and she's in a bit of trouble. It's going to be quite a big launch up.
And she sticks it.
Just about. She gets the feet on.
It almost looks like a hand jump there. With two big... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? I know what you mean. I think it's more of two slopers, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, someone would put a hand jump there, but...
Final jump then over towards the left. You've got to be planted with your foot. She's in, and it's going to be 2 tops out of 2. Okay, well, countback is going to play a part in this evening.
Yeah, and what was the result for the semis?
None of them drew in semis, so we're okay for the women.
Okay.
But it's the men's where there are lots of draws. He just about finds the pocket with the right hand.
Oh, it seems tired.
Yes, he does. He's battling hard just below the pinks.
I think, yeah.
So Mu goes down.
Jumped again. The wrong sequence.
Yeah, I think so. Second place for him at the moment with lots of athletes to go, of course.
Yeah. But it was way below.
Yeah, he was way below. Okay, that's our top 2 currently, as it stands. Hayashi on top. But countback making a big difference there. That was the women's. This is the men's athlete.
26 plus for Mu. And I didn't have the time to check the timer.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's underneath, I think, the top spot, so it shouldn't matter too much for him. Maybe in the other results, but we can let the computer figure that one out. I've only got so much brain power, mate, and it's very limited, in all honesty.
I don't have much brain.
I think that's what I was meaning. Right, Marin Nakamura will be out next for the women for Team Japan. Second Japanese athlete in a row, and there she is onto the stage. Yeah, she was 7th in Boulder the other day, climbed really well. Had a couple of moments in finals where she was close to breaking through, but couldn't quite get there. She was 7th in the last Youth World Champs for Lead. Now this women's route, very toppable. She might, this gym, although there are isolation areas, you can hear what's going on. I think she'll have an idea that there are some tops going on for the women here.
Yeah, and just also the length of the duration you're waiting for you to climb. You know that the others are going high.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But the pressure will ramp up because of that. And, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You know it's toppable, therefore maybe not that hard, but that puts the pressure on to make you top it. Anto, how are you enjoying your commentating?
It is great. I feel like I'm still doing some tests, testing the commentary box, but...
You're doing great, man. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Pinches down low, as we know. She's not as stretched out as Arisa was either.
Yeah.
So better positioning for her at the moment. But this is the stretchy move. She comes into the pinch. That's good work from her.
Yeah, this pinch looks... I'm wondering if it's... Because they all look super comfortable on it, but... Yeah, I think it's... yeah, it's easier than it looks from here.
Yeah, it's got quite a lip on it underneath it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see there. Good.
It doesn't stay too long on the undercling, which is good. Can be quite tricky, even though you're comfortable.
Mm. And no hesitation through this section. Super positive climbing from her.
Yeah, she's climbing. I feel like she's climbing faster than the previous girls. Mm. Although, of course, you have explained me it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. But it's a good indicator, I think.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter for the score, but it matters for how they're climbing it.
Yeah.
Right, Jimbin Choi, and time will matter for him if he manages to get to the same position as some of the others.
For sure.
Especially later on. He had so many tops. So, Marin, who is no relation to Mao Nakamura, by the way, if anyone's wondering.
Yes, I've checked also.
It would be cool, though, wouldn't
And
it?
the same for Ayashi. I thought that she had a sister who is climbing also in the World Cups. But no, she's not related.
No. All right, small jibs to be had for the feet. You've got to be accurate with them. And then climbing for Korea is Jungbin Choi is underway for the men. We'll keep an eye on him until we get the split screen for you.
Yeah.
If any dramatic moments happen. Oh, there he is. Okay. So Marin is nearing the final sequence of moves here and doesn't look too tired right now.
It looks like she's on a walk in the park, and maybe a bit more complicated now.
Yeah, maybe. She's missed a hold underneath, doesn't need it, apparently.
Yeah, I think they are all skipping this one. It's more a foothold. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Oh no, she's missed the jib with the left hand. Right, we have our first fall.
She seemed quite okay until then.
Yeah, she did,
Like
but she missed the jib completely with the left hand. So Marin is done, yeah, didn't manage to find that at all. So,
Yeah,
Jungbin Choi.
He approaches the campus move.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one has been caught out on this yet. I don't want to curse it. Oh my goodness, maybe I've cursed it. We'll have to see. But yes, I mean, it's not that difficult, I don't think.
Yeah, it's maybe if you misread it, you can be a bit surprised, but yeah, the hold seems so good.
Yeah, no one has sort of tried to do something crazy like campus straight through, like almost
Yeah,
paddle it.
exactly. Yeah, going a bit too dynamic on it.
Yeah, I think they've sort of figured out that it's just slow and steady on it.
It's maybe if you feel like you need to match right away, you can be taken away by a bundle.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, Marin looks pretty disappointed. She's near our commentary box, sitting on the floor. Yeah, it was interesting. I'd love to see a replay. We can't get them for you, but there's, I think it was just missing the jib. It's quite blind, to be fair, or maybe just not the reach over to it. Anyway. Right, Choi comes up into the pocket now.
It's not super fast at this point. Quite careful, but Mu was either, but he didn't go as far.
Ina comes on from Spain. she's just been announced for the women.
Compatriots just won.
Yes,
Earlier,
Jayla, what a performance that was from her.
She had such an amazing year. I didn't know her before.
Yeah.
This year, and then she started by winning Dockmaster or the Blockmaster. I don't remember.
What, studio? Dock Masters or studio block?
One of these competitions.
One of the blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was coming out of nowhere and then doing super good both in Lead and in Boulder.
Yeah, she's
Doing some finals in Lead.
Yeah, when we say future Olympians, you know, she's won.
Yeah,
You gotta think about
that's great to see some Spanish women.
Yeah.
And the Spanish team is actually kind of growing.
Yeah.
With Alberto is super consistent. In Madrid we had quite some talent.
Yeah, we did. Well, hang on, let's keep an eye here on Jungbin Choi, because he's looking like for the first time he's struggling here. Comes up with the left hand.
He goes with the right, good sequence.
Yeah, he's looking good. Makes the clips, but how much energy he's got left for this top crux? Because however,
Seems quite okay so far.
yeah, but it can quickly go, can't it? So into the first of these sort of volcano-like.
Especially arrives in the more crimpy section.
And a blocked crimp on the left there, so you've got to be accurate with this one.
Come on.
All right, here we go.
Right.
He looks super steady. He's ensuring every move is all right.
And Inna is on the first of the stretchy moves, but it doesn't really step up a gear until the corner.
Ooh.
Let's see where he is on our leaderboard at the moment, because he's climbing very well.
I think he is matching his Park High Pond.
Yes, he's pretty close now, 34, so a plus away. Up he goes, hits it and sticks it for a second. I think that will be our new provisional. Yes, 35 moves him into the top spot.
And 1 minute 10 seconds left.
Right, that's good to know. Yeah, we have to keep an eye on that. Thank you. I'd forgotten. Glad you got here. So what was it? 10?
110. That's problem. I don't know to the second because I didn't stop it.
Well, 4:54 I've got on my clock here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we know the time.
1:06.
Yeah,
1:06 left.
Pretty good, man. Good spot. You got a future of this. Maybe you should do some competitions.
You think so? In
one or two.
climbing?
Well, you're good at graphics, so.
Graphic will be okay.
You're also a very good climber. Sorry, I thought she'd fallen. That was the rope being pulled through. Yes, Antonin and myself climb quite a lot in athlete isolation, and Antonin regularly kicks my ass. He's very good at compression, very powerful climber.
Yes, and you kick my ass in crimpy moves.
It's the only thing I can do. Inna has a heel locked in up high, and the undercling now.
I think actually we are quite stereotypical. You are the Brit pulling on tiny shit.
Yes, apologies about the language there.
Sorry.
All right.
And yeah, the technical French, you know.
Yes, it's true, the powerful Frenchman. Now look, elbows are drifting up here. She eyes the top hold, drops the left foot down, gets herself set just, and she barn doors off. And now we are seeing, to relief of the route setters, some separation here on the 17s.
That's two athletes that are a bit got tricked a bit.
Yeah,
in this section.
Maybe not as easy, and I can see the setters, and they do look fairly relieved over there. Not because of falls, because you want to see some separation, and it was a worrying moment for a first couple of athletes. But now the route is sort of improving as we go along, I think. Okay, from Switzerland, Yannick Jassen is up next, and in a minute we'll be swapping you out, Anto, after one more climber here for the men.
Already?
I know, it's gone quick, hasn't it?
Incredible.
Oh no, it's good. You're going to have to do more with me. World Cup soon.
World Cup, I might be a bit busy.
Right, match, thumbs in underneath on the sloper here.
Oh, it doesn't look very comfortable.
No, he really doesn't look comfortable.
Oh,
and he's very low here.
Doesn't.
So what has he done wrong?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
He come out completely stuck.
He was so spread out.
He didn't feel very comfortable on the sloper with the thumb,
Yeah.
and not comfortable enough to move his left foot.
Wow, well that leads him our lowest fall of the evening. Yeah, it suddenly seemed like a completely different route. Like he made the match, but he was so low with those feet, I think. Wow, tricky stuff for him.
Yeah, he just couldn't release his left foot.
Yeah.
To put it on the volume.
Well, tricky stuff. All right, Ant, I think we have to say goodbye.
Thank you for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you. I've wanted you in this commentary box for years. You've always said no, and this is the first time you said yes, so thank you so much. And just to remind everyone, if the timer fails tomorrow, it's your fault.
Yeah, almost.
With that note, we'll say goodbye. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Right, we're going to bring Iris into the commentary box. He's been taking a rest and listening to the action. All right, Iris, I know you've been watching. What do you think of this? We thought the under-17s might have been a bit easy, and then we've had a couple of falls, so it's exciting now.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's really cool to see how this climb progresses because, I mean, first two tops, it made it seem like it was just going to be a gimme for everyone. But then we come in and we see two climbers, one falls even earlier than the other, and I don't know. I mean, unpredictable.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it, unpredictable.
Yeah.
And it was a nerve-wracking moment for everyone. We were trying to figure out this route. So, and I think that's the case with the younger category. You just don't quite know what you're getting. Everyone's developing themselves. Yeah.
And everyone has such a different style, too. Like, I think the start, you can't really underestimate the start either. I think the setters were calling it a bit of an easier section, but those holds, they are pretty position dependent.
Yeah, you can get yourself stuck into a position, can't you?
Yeah.
And, you know, very spread out. And I think that's the problem. If you don't work your feet up, you could be in some trouble here.
Exactly. Yeah, you're going to want to have that foot placement really on point.
Yeah, exactly. Now, apologies about... we actually have lost our signal, so we'll try to commentate. Iris, we've gone back, all right. We have our signal back. That's good. Yeah, sorry about that. We lost our signal then, but we have returned, so we can tell you what's going on. Right, locking off these crimps right now, and then finds the left dish.
Yeah. Awesome. She's sucking her hips really close into the wall with that little frog position there. Can help her save some energy and just be more efficient while climbing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she claws her way up onto the crimps up high. We can see the top two up there, everyone else falling fairly low. She's approaching Ina's point here.
So these crimps are really interesting because I've climbed on them before, and they, in and of themselves, are not that bad. But I think they can be pretty unforgiving if you're pumped.
Yeah, interesting. And what are they like? Are they slopey? Are they sort of in-cut?
So they're in-cut and dual text. And there's like...
dual text?
Not fully, but like... Well, yeah. They're like the...
There's a bit of a line of...
Right,
of no
exactly.
text.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's texture on top. But you do have to be precise, and they can...
You can see the no text there down low. So for the palm, it's kind of sweaty. Yeah, I get you. Okay.
And you can overgrip them pretty easily because of that.
All right, well, she has the drop knee in, trying to shake out. She looks composed, just seems like she's finding some energy. And then coming on for the men is Kazuki Nakata, who has started his climb for the men.
Yeah, you know, I really love watching the U17 category. It's just full of wild cards. You never really know what's going to happen on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Can't look away for a sec, can you? All right, she reaches up into the pink side pull here. That is our leaderboard.
Yeah, walks those feet up quite nicely. Awesome.
Yeah, locks off the side pull, brings the feet through. Now, this is where we've seen some drops here, because there is a jib on this black dish. It's quite important to hit that.
Yeah. And you can really see how much, like, tension she has right now, how much she's having to compress. She's really going to want to be precise with that next move.
Yeah, we flick to Kazuki at the right moment here, because he jumps up and makes the match. Yeah, no, she's done that well, so she's kind of giving herself a chance for the head wall.
Right. Yeah, Kazuki looking comfortable, too.
Yes, he is. So, try to look in two directions at once here.
Yeah.
His elbows are going up. She's really got a crank on this crimp, though, and you kind of just want to use it as a bit of an intermediate. She's going to get the clip first.
Yeah. Mantles are pretty interesting because if you actually get them well, then they can be a pretty nice rest, especially for your other arm. But if you don't, it's very physical.
Yeah, well, she's done it well. Brings her foot up and she'll be able to shake out. She's got plenty of time as well. 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
Kazuki cuts loose as well.
Yeah, I think he's getting into a nice little flow here. His rhythm has been pretty solid for this entire climb.
Yeah, Swan doing so well right now. She shakes out, looks at the clock. 1 minute 40 on the clock.
Yeah.
Kazuki makes an awkward-looking match hit as well. Oh, he was low.
Wow,
Very
okay.
high and slid into it.
All right, here we go. Bring the doors.
He drags the toe down. Now, the final couple of moves for Swan on the left.
Yeah, I think that when you're composed on this part of it, it's
Just those elbows.
Wow.
I can't believe she saved that move then, but she just about did. She's ignoring the clip. I think she's pumped it.
But I think she can make it from here.
Oh, yeah.
She can. She gets it.
But can she possibly do the final move on this? Surely not. She's so pumped, those elbows.
She's just like stomach right pressed towards the wall, trying to get as much as she can out of these holds. Last move, dynamic. Oh, yeah. I kind of had a feeling, you know, because that last move, it's a jump. It requires you to be pretty loose.
Yeah. No, you're right. And sort of less pumped than she was. I think she was terminally pumped there when she came up to that last hold.
Such a surprise to see the first two athletes out top, and then the next three, no tops.
Yeah, but Swan was pretty close to that one. Like a move away.
Yeah.
Okay, Kazuki has gone back and forth here a few times. He's made a high clip and drops back down into the jib.
Yeah.
Comes out with a right hand. He moves up into provisional third.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Second now.
He's into the fight. Come on. Gets the sloper.
Oh,
amazing work from him. Wow.
A foot pop, but I think that's going to be the lead.
Yeah.
Let's just wait and see. Yes, 37, and that's our new high point on the route.
Right. 37 plus, yeah. No, that was really interesting. I was wondering too if we'd see a U17 man, because they had the same route as the U19 man. So just seeing that like difference in that separation, I was curious to see if we'd see someone get that sloper, and we did.
Yeah, exactly. High point for both the age categories. Right, Sminey Lee is out, running into the starting position. She won a gold medal the other day. She won a gold medal in the year before, but she said she messed up lead before, made a mistake, and she wants some revenge here.
Oh, she's out for blood. Oh, she's
yes.
got this.
And she has become a bit of a star suddenly, because like Chinese social media is going crazy for this lady right now.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, no wonder she seemed so confident in bouldering finals. I just watched her last top, and in case you didn't get the chance to see it, she just kind of like swiped the top hold, got it, and then easily just like taps and flicks. Love that confidence.
Yeah, she's got some poise, doesn't she, out there? And she's climbing quickly and easily through the bottom of this route right now.
Yeah. It's really cool to see when younger athletes have such professionalism already.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these climbers, even though they're young, they are experienced.
Yeah, I've interviewed her twice over the last week, and she's almost media trained already.
Yeah,
you're
wow.
like, you are put together. Well, she's just 15, and final 3 climbers here for the women.
So she's in a good spot. Just needs to keep it together for this climb.
Yeah, quickly, no problems for Miney Lee. Has a look at that crimp to the right. That's the first kind of long move for her.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she is a little bit on the shorter side.
Yeah, for sure. I think there are shorter athletes, though, in this under-17s final.
True.
Like, she's kind of average height for this age group currently.
Yeah, and of course the setters take that all into account when they're making the routes.
Yeah, they do have everyone's measurements. I don't have everyone's measurements, actually, so I can't tell you exactly. But
yeah.
Checks the clock. She has plenty of time here. 4:13 on the clock.
Come on.
Sneaks her way up into this move.
Here for the next group, we have Russia Hamada
Yeah, it's interesting to see how these climbers, like, I think when you're on a route like this that doesn't have any one particular crux, you need to really pay attention to the pacing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just making sure that you're climbing consistently and getting into that flow state, but also not getting too comfortable because you're going to have to fight at some point.
Yeah. Ruse Hamadek's come on. He won a gold medal the other day in Boulder as well. He's one of the favourites for tonight. And his run, if it does come down to it, will come down to time if we see multiple tops because of draws.
Yeah.
Okay. Nani is up.
She's moving pretty confidently through this section.
Yeah, I think she'll like these crimps. And she has opportunity to shake out and rest and has timed it well, so she's got time on the clock.
Yeah. You can always see from their expressions what they're thinking. It's like, she just looks very, very focused right now.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be, though, on a long lead route like this that just requires that endurance.
Yeah, 100%. And look, there is that foot into the jib. Good footwork throughout these little twists, stabilizing herself on the head walk.
Great use of the hips.
Shaking out. Now there is a tricky move here to come out towards the mantle.
Okay, so she clips here, and then
Risu on the boulder part of this route. He should deal with this pretty easily, and looks like he is,
swings into it, gets a high heel, and he's in. Yeah, no, I think it's nice kind of seeing these like pure lead routes in a way where it's just like climbers really having to fight, and it comes down to pump a lot of the time. It's not necessarily a move that's difficult that's dropping them. It's more the accumulated fatigue and how they work through that. It's that grit, you know, it really tests you. I mean, we're in Finland, we're in the country of sisu, as we like to call it. So,
what does sisu mean? Grit.
Sisu is, well, it's kind of like grit, but it's almost deeper than that. It has a very like strong cultural significance.
Okay.
If you ever have the chance to try Finnish sisu candy, I mean, it's one of those flavors that only Finns can really enjoy, but I love it.
Should candy not be nice to eat?
Well, I mean, try salmiakki, for example. It's salted licorice. I find it delicious.
Tried that.
Yeah.
I find it disgusting. So
okay,
yeah,
well,
with you.
then I guess you're not a Finn.
I haven't got the sisu.
Yeah, you got the sisu.
Right, Miney looks down at the clock. She's got time. She took her time to make that clip on the left and figure it out. And keep an eye on Risu as well on the right of your screen. So, Miney up onto the slope, as high on this route now, but she looks like she is battling.
Yeah.
Couldn't get that high left foot.
She's just trying to figure out that footwork right now. Find that balance. Ooh, it's interesting to watch, though.
So she's going to have to kick this leg.
High heel, yeah.
Wow, that is not the choice I thought she was going to make.
No, neither did I, but it worked out well for her.
Smart thinking in the moment for her as she reaches up with the right palm.
Strong climbing.
Hasn't made the quick draw yet. Should be able to get it from here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people clip from here. Chalks up too. Oh, she's going to want to be able to move confidently.
Risu approaches the pinks, just catches the shoulder move. It's all go, double action right now.
Yeah, so much action here. Oh, I don't even know who to watch.
I know, it's hard, isn't it? Oh, Risu is
yeah,
approaching the high, but Miney falls right at the very, very top.
Wow.
And that will leave her in fourth.
Oh my God.
Are we going to see a top here?
Wow, what is this?
Now, if he does top, we need to keep an eye on the clock here because it could be important.
Oh.
He falls near the top, but another high point for the under-17s.
That was some insanely solid-looking climbing.
Yeah.
It's just, I can only marvel at that grip strength. You know, just being able to keep your hands so, I guess, primed for those pretty bad slopers when you've already climbed. I mean, it's one of those skills that you really need to have as a World Cup climber.
Yeah.
And he already has it, so he's in a good spot.
Yeah, he knows it as well. He's happy with that performance.
Yeah.
Miney Lee will leave the stage, smile on her face. No medal this time around, but a strong gold medal before in Boulder and fourth place here provisionally with a couple to go.
Yep. Yeah. This is shaping up to be quite an interesting comp. We're really seeing some dynamism in the scores. I think that's pretty typical for these youth competitions, though. Like, the the like order of climbers is not always set in stone. There is a lot of movement.
Yeah, I think it becomes a bit more consistent when we come into the senior side of things. But
Yeah.
at this level, I was talking about this with Anto as well. It's kind of you roll the dice and you see. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Milena is on for Serbia.
Yeah, she just takes a second to read the route, make sure she knows all the moves ahead of time. And on a long route like this, it's going to be really important just to know where all those jibs are, especially in that volume section. You certainly don't want to be missing any holds.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
A new chalk bag as well. Is that a Mario mushroom?
Oh my god, if it is, that would be amazing. Because aren't those like a power up too in the game?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've been loving the chalk bag selection, by the way, from our youth climbers. There's
Yeah.
some brilliant ones.
There's those classic AP plus fuzzy ones.
Yep.
I don't know. I need to get one of those really nice creative chalk bags because I feel like that would be just one of those like things that is always an asset in a competition. Yeah.
Well, let's see if the power up will work.
Yeah. Showing some nice flexibility here too.
Yeah. All right, well, she has the clip in here on the green volumes, wrapping around.
Yeah. Looking good so far.
Gets herself set, brings the right hand through.
Gets the heel in. Feels like she's just cruising pretty well through the start. No issues so far. Yeah, but it's really a good skill to be able to climb the start with a super composed and calm attitude. I think that it can always throw people off early on, and I think that if you're able to really get into it, you know, I think the route can start to fall together pretty well.
Yeah, it is looking good for her at the moment. No issues. Into the yellow volumes now. Our next male athlete will be waiting in the wings, coming on in a couple of seconds. Will be Heul Lee. Can he beat Rusu's time? We'll have to see. There is Heul Lee, who's announced. We'll stick with Melina right now. This is Heul Lee, who's just reminding himself.
It'll be cool to see if this goes to actually separate the top three.
Yeah, might be time if they
Yeah.
get to this. If they get to the same spot, it's a big if. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often.
I think it's a big if because I mean, it's hard to imagine, you know, these climbers, they've just been like really throwing us some curveballs during this round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No idea what's going to happen here, but she's climbing very well. Shoulders locked off as she makes these moves.
Yeah. And I mean, on those close-ups, you can see those crimps are quite slopey at some points. So they do have to be very mindful that they're not over-gripping.
Yeah, that left one is good, but the pink that she should be going for on the bottom of the yellow volume is kind of weirdly positioned, so she's got to make
Yes.
quite a kick up with the right foot, and now does.
And don't forget she has that big volume in her way to work around.
Yeah.
Does so well, though. Gets them to this next one. All right.
Heul Lee then is beginning his route, approaching the blue crosses on the campus move. Melina is finishing her story though, near the top. Mantle to come. This last sequence of moves has caught the last few climbers out.
Yeah. I think I was mentioning earlier how there's always a moment of truth on the head wall, and I think this black section for the women's route is definitely the moment of truth.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll really reveal who got pumped out in the green crimp section and who's able to just grit it out and fight through.
Now Lee is looking a bit shaky here, but he eventually launches for it.
Yeah. Is he
And
going
then-
to try and go feet
Yes,
first?
he is. Now, he's the only one to slightly not overthink this, but do something different.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think he touched it and was like, oh, hang on a sec. I can
Yeah.
just sort of move through this easily.
Usually, even if you read the route wrong, you can make some corrections on the wall, because it can be intuitive at times, like how the route's supposed to flow.
Now, Melina on the left is shaking out and looking pretty chill right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she has a good rest here. You know, what's interesting with these rests, in the Senior World Cups, you rarely ever see rests. I mean, you have to basically make them up on the wall. So I think that's a bit of a difference that I'm seeing with like the Youth World Championships.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like a World Cup from maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah,
when there were
exactly.
such a thing as rests.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, she kicks the right foot out. Has that rest helped, though? You know, it looks restful, but she's still holding on.
Yeah. I mean, the moves are still very physical, so... Yeah. Oh, wow. I guess the rest did help.
Yeah, but that right hand was going.
She's going to make the clip from the slopers, I think. If she can get the feet swapped, reaches up, yes, she's in.
Just wraps the right hand around the top black ball there. Hale Lee drops down. I've got to keep an eye on him too. It's very easy to sort of just focus left here, isn't it?
I know, right? It's just my eyes are just darting all over the screen.
I know, it's tricky.
Lots of action going on.
Well, let's stick with Melina because she's a move away right now.
Close to the top.
No hesitation from her as well. Can she skip? Can
Last
she be the
move
third to top
dynamic,
this?
yeah. She's going to have to launch.
It's a jug in there. She can get it.
Thanks.
Plants the feet. She can
Yes,
get it.
amazing.
Oh, Hale, we
Hale,
lose
yeah.
him, but Melina gets in. That will move her into the top spot. Guaranteed silver medal as well.
Amazing, yeah. Provisional first, wow. So we've currently seen 3 tops on that women's route. Will we see a 4th?
Yes, well, Rafi Kazbekova was the only one to top the route from the semi-final. for the women.
Okay.
So, you know, if we're going to put a little bit of money on this, you'd have to say Rafi's got a chance, haven't you?
Yeah, I would not want to put money on that. No.
Good odds to top the thing out.
Exactly.
But Hale Lee had an early fall.
He did. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how it goes with the last climbers coming onto the stage. Last climbers of the lead finals for the whole competition.
I know, it's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a long week, Boulder and lead, but what performances we've watched. And then speed, of course, is coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Practice, qualies, everything tomorrow.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, we're seeing some breakthrough times on the adult circuit. So can the youth climbers match those times? Can anyone get a sub 5?
Well, there's a lot of chatter around a Chinese athlete who's close to the world record. So,
Ooh.
Sam Watson, watch out. So.
Yeah, gotta warn him.
Right, there is Rafi Kazbekova from Ukraine.
Yeah.
And shout out to her sister as well right now, who is in America. She said hello the other day to me, so hello, Jenya. Hope things are good. Right, Rafi. Whew, big moment here. If she tops, she wins.
She has beautiful ribbons in her hair. Really got that national spirit going.
Yeah, the blue and yellow of Ukraine represented.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting on these routes because this route kind of lets you ease into it. It's, I think it, even in qualies in the Adult World Cups, it's sometimes like the route just kicks off straight away. No time to chill at the start. But here you get a few clips, get kind of acclimated, and then it really kicks into full gear with those volumes.
Yeah, it's coming, isn't it? She's positive at the moment, has a big smile on her face as well. You know, it must be an amazing thing. Youth World Champs, #1 spot qualifier for the finals in front of this crowd in this stadium. Pretty special.
It's an electric, like, and I mean, I can tell you, I'm looking at the crowd right now. The atmosphere here is great. Everyone is just in high spirits, you know, cheering her on. So, yeah, I mean, I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, and plenty of climbing ahead for her. She comes out. That's the close-up shot of what she's standing on here.
Yeah. Okay. Gets into that hold. Pretty comfortable position there.
Right, she will lean back and rest before launching into the dual texture crimps up above. And everyone is a different size, shape. You know, some can catch you unaware, some are better than you think they might be.
Yeah, some are better and some are worse. You might not necessarily know beforehand too, so you can't make that judgment. You just have to try and climb as solidly as you can through the section. I mean, it's like you never know if the next hold's going to be your next rest or the move that drops you.
So true.
Yeah.
I'm climbing a bit blind through here. They have had a look at the wall, but you never know till you get on the thing what it feels like.
Yeah.
Rafi doing well though, sits down on that left foot. She finds the jib. She's very low here. She's in trouble. She's in big. How does she shake out that right hand?
Wow.
That was very, very close to going.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. That was like, she shook out as well. She kind of caught it in a bad position.
Yeah. She's so engaged here, but I mean, she's doing great. Amazing save from her, and yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that. That was save of the week.
You can see her shaking a bit. That might just be the nerves and adrenaline.
Yeah, well, exactly that. You know, the adrenaline will pumping through her body right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I call that the Elvis leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final male athlete has walked on, but we're sticking with Rafi right now.
Drop knee in, gets another move down.
Hasn't got this clip yet, but has now got the rope the right side.
Yeah, she gets it, yeah.
Now the pressure will be able to recover. This is our final man, Ludovico, the top qualifier for the men.
Will we get to see a top on this men's route? Okay, so she's working into this like really tensiony section, and I don't know, I mean, I think that you can compensate a lot for fatigue with good body positioning over here, but you're gonna have to climb very well with a lot of precision, and I mean, yeah, it's gonna be so cool to see what she does here.
Yeah, Rafi has it in front of her, but can she recover enough? She does look pumped to me up there. But this is the moment where that adrenaline we're talking about, you've got to sort of slow that heart rate down a little bit. Breathe. Sit on that left foot.
Yeah. It's just like, take the time you need, because for her, it's not going to be about time. She just has to top. So even if that clock even if that clock ticks down for a whole minute, it won't matter. She just needs to be able to fully recover before launching into these next moves. And it looks like she knows that.
Yeah, she's really taken her time here. 1:50 on the clock.
Yeah. That is the luxury of being in first coming into finals.
All right, up to the top she goes. One hand on. She looks in some trouble here.
Yeah. I think she has it under control.
Yeah, she does look under control.
Works her way up. Able to get that clip. Yes. Okay.
What a save. What a comeback from her. Right, a move away.
Right.
And by the way, Ludovico's made his way through the campus section down low. So he's doing well, about a third of the way through his route.
She's really perched there. You know, I think she looks solid. We'll have to see. Checks the time.
Yeah, 1:02 on the clock. Has a minute to get this done.
Oh, okay.
Underestimated that a little bit, eh?
Yeah. Shaking off on these really bad holds, but gets this next one.
She's a move away. Can she get this last hold? If she does, she wins. She's in fourth now, still below the podium, a move away. Oh, she's got it statically.
Oh my God.
And she will get it.
That was beautiful.
So that is the victory for her as she comes down.
Beautiful top. I mean, honestly, that was a roller coaster ride, start from finish. But we're not done yet. We got to watch him climb. Yeah,
Ludovico still has victory in sight here, the last climber out. But yeah, Rafi is the under-17s IFSC Youth World Champ Leader gold medal.
Yeah, I think it's earned. I think that was an incredible performance from her. You know, the time she took to recompose herself on that really hard section, like being able to find those rests, that's a skill in of itself.
Agreed. Right, 38 plus is needed here to beat Russe, who is currently leading the way. To get onto the podium, needs a 36 plus from Ludovico.
Yeah. Okay, so he's looking controlled again up into this next section, but kind of like on the women's climb, you never really know until they reach those pink holds. Oh, wow!
Oh, there we go. We do know now. It's low fall for him. It means Russe will take double gold medal.
Yay.
So gold in Boulder, gold in Lead. What a performance.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And I wish we could get a shot of Rafi right now because she is celebrating the other athletes. It's so lovely to see. She has her head in her hands.
As she should.
Some tears of joy going on there. Lovely moment.
Yeah, that's incredible. Wow. What a roller coaster of a final.
Yeah, well, I think we're about to see some shots of her potentially here. I hope so anyway, because it's lovely to see.
Yes.
No, we're not. Okay. Well, we'll see some Confirmation of results in a couple of seconds. Rafi Kazbekova takes the win with a top. Count back for the top 4 making a difference. Melina and Arisa in top 3. Fantastic stuff from them. And Guren pushed out of the top 3, the first to top that route, but back into 4th. Swan, Mini, Marin, and Ina after that in 8th. So that's the story of the women's comp. And then we'll have a look in a couple of seconds at the men. And we are just about seeing Rafi in the background there. There she is, through the graphic.
Yeah.
Celebrating with the rest. There she is in the background. So lovely to see, and well deserved from her.
Love that little chair setup they have there for all the competitors who've finished climbing.
Ruse in the top spot, Kazuki in 2nd with 37 plus, and in 3rd, Jimbin Choi. Taisei Park, Andrea Hayul, Zeren and Yannick make up our top 8. Congratulations to all of our under-17s. Right, you have to get up at 4 a.m. and go running.
Oh yeah, well I mean of course actually tomorrow I'm running a half marathon.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I'm training for a full marathon.
Oh
so.
my goodness, mate, you are ridiculous. What a legend you are. Look, I hope to see you progressing in World Cups.
I would absolutely love to, and if I do not make finals next year, then I'll be in the commentary box.
You have earned your spot. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much too.
Right, Iris, have a lovely evening. We'll say goodbye for now, and I'll stick with you guys, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes for our podium. Well, everyone, we're waiting for the podiums for the under-17s and under-19s. That will take place in a couple of minutes. So bear with us. Thank you for your patience, and celebrate with our winners in a couple of seconds.
World Championship in lead climbing, 3rd place, Arisa Hayashi from Japan. In 2nd place, Elena Caseta from Serbia. And
So this is the flower ceremony before the main podium, which has been set up in the background.
Please, all winners, come to the call zone right now. Thank you.
Lähti karkuun. Ja lippujärjestelmä on vähän erikoinen. Mikä? Näytellä laittaa. Totta. No oli. Tuolla oli yksi pikku väärinpäin tänään vielä. Veikkaan, että ei käy samaa. VKF järjestettiin PM. Nyt 8 vuotta ne liput. Niinku äärimmäisen pitkään. Ja jää vaan, silloin kun niitä viriteiltiin, niin mä sanoin, että tää kyllä tulee olemaan aika pitkään nää liput. Ne oli varmaan niinku 5-6 vuotta jäi vaan siitä. Mutta jos silleen edes sen sä vähän loppua näkemään tuolla toisesta suunnasta. Ei ihan niin helposti. Myös jakaa tätä kivaa. Niin on kiva. On tosi hyvä. Ja mun mielestä on tyyli.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for IFSC Youth World Championships. Helsinki.
Well, here we go. It's podium time here for the lead under 19 and under 17 competitions. We're waiting for a bit of light on stage, perhaps. Yep.
Kuka nyt isoin jännite on se, että kuka edustaa meidän tai miespuolista ihmistä tässä liikassa? Ahaa, se saatiin henkilökuntaa paikalle.
Well, here we go. The athletes onto the stage here, and this is the under 19s men's category. Kobe, the vice president of the IFSC, representing the federation. Mika Potala, the Minister of European Affairs, Culture and Sports, will also be handing out trophies. Right, Saru Nakamori, the bronze medal here. Kobe hanging the medal around his neck. Good performance from last time's gold medalist. And certainly one to watch for the future here.
Silver medalist representing Czech Republic, Lukas Makaruski.
Lukas Mokaruski, the silver medal. Fantastic performance from him. Came close to winning 36 plus, the same score. So, but Poundback making a big difference there.
Gold medalist and lead under 19 men winner of the IFSC Youth World Championships Helsinki 2025, representing Japan, Manato Kurashiki.
And Manato Kurashiki takes the gold medal here tonight. He looked confident from the second he walked onto the stage. And now, national anthem time, the national anthem of Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Japan.
So congratulations to our top three for the under-19s men's. It was a tricky route. These three climbed out their skins on it. Good future for the IFSC. And they will be moving forward into, nearly fell off the podium there. They'll be moving forward to World Cup positions in the next couple of months, you would think, in the next season certainly, as they move away from the youth circuit.
Thank you, presenters. Here for the opportunity for the medalist only. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate all the medalists of IFSC Youth World Championships Helsinki 2025, the lead under 19 men. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the IFSC Youth World Championships Helsinki 2025.
Well, here we go. The under-19s women come onto the stage.
The medals for lead under 19 women will be presented by Mr. co-commentator, Vice President of International Federation of Sport Climbing, accompanied by Mr. Mika Poutala, Minister of Youth Sport and Physical Activity.
Mika Poutala, the Minister of European Culture and Sports, will hand out the medals as well with Kobe, the Vice President of the IFSC. And congratulations to Louise here, who gets that bronze medal around her head. A strong performance from her tonight. With 29, a couple of points higher, Lana Goric. Another one to watch out for in that Slovenian squad. The night belongs to Jayla Martin, who's waiting for her medal.
Gold medalist and lead under 19 women winner of the IFSC Youth World Championships Helsinki 2025, representing Spain, Jayla Martin.
Huge congratulations to her. She takes the victory here tonight. And now, not for the last time you feel in this lady's career, it is time for the national anthem of Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Spain. Thank you, presenters. Ladies and gentlemen, we congratulate all medalists of the IFSC Youth World Championship Helsinki 2025 Lead Under 19 Women. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the IFSC Youth World Championships Helsinki 2025 Lead Under 17 Men. Bronze medalist representing South Korea, Yuping Choi.
So the next round as our next set of athletes on stage for the under-17s.
Silver medalist representing Japan.
Jungbin Choi gets that bronze medal. Silver goes to Kazuki Nakata. 37 plus, a hold further than Jungbin Choi. But his teammate takes the top spot here tonight. Rusei Hamada. He was perfect in Boulder, getting the gold medal there, and he is perfect again in lead. Another gold for the man in the middle. And he will be on World Cup podiums before you know it. Just wait and see. So, national anthem time for Japan, and a time to celebrate to our under-17 men. Well, congratulations to our top three. Just one more podium to go here. The under-17 women's will follow. So here come the women onto the stage, our under 17 winners. A category with lots of potential, of course, as they progress forward in their careers. And the lady in the middle bursting out with her gold medal. What a performance from her. Arisa Hayashi gets the bronze. All these three got tops in a highly pressurized situation. Countback making the difference on the night. Of course, you had to get to the top to play the game, and these women did that beautifully.
Silver medalist representing Serbia, Milena Kaseta.
Milena Kaseta in silver, representing Serbia. Another top, another strong performance from her. But in the middle from Ukraine, Rafi Kazbekova. And what a moment for her. That smile has not left her face from the moment she topped out that route. Well deserved, a fantastic victory for her, and many more to come, you feel. Now time for the national anthem of Ukraine to play. And almost time to say goodnight for this evening.
Please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Ukraine. We're having some technical difficulties here. We could put our hands together for the medalists of Lead Under 17 Women.
Well, we couldn't get a national anthem, but Rafi, she still will celebrate up there. I think we will wait for our DJ to try to sort some things out here. Or a backup plan, perhaps. I could sing it, but I don't know the words. So we will wait for the time being. Thank you for bearing with us, everyone.
While we are waiting here, I would like to thank you, all the lovely people who came to watch, all of our sponsors, all the volunteers who made this competition happen. Yeah, thank you. All right, put your hands together. You're getting there, slowly but surely.
Well, congratulations to Rafi Kazbekova and all three women who are standing on top of that podium. What an achievement for them, with many more victories to come, I am sure. Well, that is it for tonight's entertainment. We'll be back tomorrow for the speed competition, the final round of the IFSC Youth World Championships here in Helsinki for 2025. The fastest youth athletes on the planet against each other. We cannot wait. Well, thank you to my co-commentators who join me here in the commentary box. My name is Matt Groom, and I will return very soon for more IFSC climbing action.
Ladies and gentlemen,